Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Deggy again, back with yet another Marvel Champions video. And you already know what this video is. We're going to be doing a tier list of the Marvel Champions heroes. But this one is going to be a little more specific to me because this is going to be my halfway tier list. I was thinking about this the other day and I realized I actually haven't played a lot of the heroes, and it is roughly like half. I was into like the 20s when I was counting them, and I was like, holy moly, I probably haven't played like half of these heroes. So I wanted to do a sort of like halfway tier list where I ranked the heroes that I have played, and to see how they, would hold up. And then I would like to do a tier list when I'm done with playing all the heroes to see, how it ends, I suppose, to see if anything changed, if anybody rose or fell, or I had new favorites or whatever. So we're gonna head and we're gonna dive in. I do want to talk about briefly what my levels are here. So first up, I have my Mount Rushmore. So while I think it's a really cool like theme, I suppose, really cool term, like your top 4, heroes or so. What I like to think of it as, like if I were to go to like a local game store, or I was going to go to like Con of Heroes, or I was going to go somewhere and play Marvel Champions with people I've never played before. Marvel Champions is a game for up to 4 players. So if I brought 4 decks, I would be guaranteed to play one of those 4 heroes. So my Mount Rushmore is going to be my top 4 decks that I would take to some, convention or, somewhere. But they're my favorite 4 decks that I would love to play in some sort of, environment or whatever. I just have the most fun with them, and I just like those heroes a lot. Honorary mentions are going to be the ones where I also really, really like them, and if I had room like in my bag, or if I felt like carrying more, I would take these heroes as well. They could almost be interchanged with some of the other Mount Rushmore heroes, but I just love them almost as much, right? But more than the next category, which is fun and enjoy a lot. And these ones I will have like no problem like making a deck for, or if like new cards come out that make them like more fun, I'll give them a try. So that's what this tier is. It's like right below, it's right below my Mount Rushmore, but I still really like playing them. They're okay tier is ones where I'm like, I played some games with them and they're fine, right? Again, if a new card comes out or something's discovered and it makes them more fun, definitely give them another shot. But until that happens, I'm like, I'd rather play something else. And then my second to last tier here is did not like or do not like. And these are ones where I did play, and I don't like them very much. I don't like their play style or thematics, or, however that might be. I just am just not really sold, and I just like maybe played them once or twice, and I just haven't been back. And then my absolute final tier is haven't played, where I haven't played them. I'm just gonna throw them in there. And it's from all the years. They're all clumped together. And actually, the tier list is made. I found this on Tier Maker. It's all the way up to Nick Fury, and Miss Hill here. And so we got basically everybody, except for obviously like Silk and Shuri, Black Panther, but they're not technically out like where I am. So I don't really even have that option. So I didn't even include them on here. But yeah, we're going to go from the very first heroes to the most recent heroes, and you might be surprised by what I have played or haven't played. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and dive right in with that intro there. First up is going to be Captain Marvel. I just kind of move him up here so I can talk about him for a second. So to start this off, Captain Marvel is actually on my Mount Rushmore. Just to start, she's really fun. I fell in love with her when I first started playing the game. I like her card draw. And I come from trading card game, a trading card game background where drawing cards is important. And I realized that in this game, your cards are your resources. So if you draw more cards, you have more resources. And I really like that. I like her energy channel where you can charge it up and then just deal 10 damage to an enemy. Combined with her normal attack, I mean, that's 12 damage. And you can really push like a stage 2 or a stage 3 if you're playing expert of a villain. And just help get them down really quick. When I play as her, I usually play like ally spam, because I think that's actually a lot of fun, namely with her, because of all the card draw and her triple energy resource, just being able to play stuff. and I just really like her. I like her in leadership, clarity of purpose. I love drawing cards. The triple energy, she is on my Mount Rushmore. I would play her all the time, every time. All right, next up is Spider-Man, and actually my video before this was me playing as Spider-Man, and I had played, you know, a few games, you know, as Spider-Man before, but not very many. And I'm not exactly crazy like about Spider-Man. I think he's like, I might put him actually right here as like he's okay, like they're okay. Maybe at the top, maybe at the very bottom of like fun, because maybe I should give him more of a shot. And I like him thematically. I like, you know, his web shooters. I like his webbed up card, actually, where you can get, like, you can stop basically 2 activations. I like how Peter Parker has a free energy resource, you know, for alter ego. And I like Black Cat doesn't have consequential damage when she's when she attacks. But I don't know. I'm just not absolutely crazy about Spider-Man. Like, he's okay. You know, he's just okay. I'm not going out of my way to play as him. Next up is Iron Man. And Iron Man, I'll actually move right up here to fun/enjoy a lot. I actually think he's really cool. The more I play him, the more I like him. I like how you have to stay in alter ego for like a turn or two while you're building up your board of your tech upgrades, because while you could flip up with a tech upgrade or two, you're not going to have a large hand size, and you're really not going to be able to do anything. So he's like putting a suit together in alter ego, and then once you have all these pieces out, then you feel really strong, and he is a lot of fun. And I think he's kind of like an evergreen hero, in the sense that he'll just, like an evergreen tree, will always like be green essentially. Iron Man will always be good as long as more tech cards keep getting, you know, released. And like, I played him in leadership with just some allies, so I can use the reinforced suit and maybe some power gloves and stuff, and that helped a lot. That was really cool. He has a ton of tech in his kit, so he doesn't really need like extra cards, but they definitely do help. And he's a lot of fun. I really like him. I like him with like Digging Deep and White Fox. It's really satisfying to use his alter ego ability and to hit Digging Deep or to hit White Fox and just get extra cards and allies and stuff. Yeah, he's a lot of fun. I actually really like Iron Man. So he's going to be at the top right now. He's you know, first one in my fun enjoy a lot. Next up, we have Black Panther, and I've played a few Black Panther games. I actually didn't play him at all when I first started playing. I just never played him. And then I finally gave him a shot fairly recently, maybe like a month or so ago. I played a few games, and I don't really like Black Panther. I didn't really like him. I'll put him down here. He's probably more like he's okay, like the bottom of he's okay. But I'm just gonna say here, I didn't really like him. He's just very boring, I suppose. Like, he doesn't do a lot. You have to get all his upgrades out and then do Wakanda Forever, and you're like, okay, that's kind of fun, right? But outside of that, I mean, he himself only has like Retaliate, and it's like okay. He's okay, right? He's very resource rich, or you know, you can draw a lot of cards. He has like 3 double wild energies, which is cool. But I just wasn't feeling him. He just really wasn't for me. I'd rather play Spider-Man, I think, over Black Panther, from the core set at least. Finally, we have She-Hulk. I'll actually put She-Hulk right here. Probably she's okay. And she is okay. I actually did play a lot of games as She-Hulk. When I played a couple games as Spider-Man, when you first start playing, I went and played a few games as like Aggression She-Hulk, and I definitely had more fun. I did enjoy She-Hulk. You know, at the time I liked flipping over. I've really played her since then. But you know, she's okay. I think she definitely has some stuff that, like, her kit needs to be reworked and whatnot. Like, she's just not... I mean, the flipping is cool. I like the flipping and stuff, but I know a lot of her cards are kind of you know. But I think she's just okay, right? But do I like her more than Spider-Man? That's hard to say, because I haven't actually played her in a while. I think I probably do like Spider-Man more. But She-Hulk is just okay, right? I'm just kind of, meh, she's alright. Okay, now we're up to Wave 1. So we got some out of the core box heroes. First, we have Captain America. I actually have Captain America. I was really lucky to get him a few months ago. I forget how. I got him off some website, I think, somewhere. or from Canada, I think, for only like $20, something like. So it was totally worth it. But I like him. I think he's fun. I think he's pretty fun. He's pretty basic, but it's like in a good way. Like his kit is it's just very good. He has a very good kit and it feels good. He can basically like attack for 2, or he can attack for 4. I mean, he can thwart for 4. As long as you get rid of a card. He's got energy resource generation with super soldier serum. His shield stuff is cool. His alter ego ability, where you can play cheaper allies, or the first person who does, is pretty cool. He's a cool hero. I like him. I think he's pretty fun. I just played him pretty recently, actually, alongside Ironheart. I was just testing out, characters and whatnot, but he's fun. Yeah, I think he's pretty fun. I enjoy Captain America. He's pretty straightforward, but it's a nice, simple, straightforward, and I do like that. I do like that simple straightforwardness. But yeah, Captain America's fun. I'll play Captain America for sure. Next up, Doctor Strange, and I'm gonna say Doctor Strange. I have no idea. He's my first. Haven't played. Probably like a lot of people. I just didn't pick him up. I had a shot. I actually did have an opportunity, because he was at like a local Barnes and Noble. Maybe not local, but it was like kind of near me, but I just didn't go that day. And then when I was gonna go like the next day, he was gone. Someone must have gotten him, so that's all right. So I haven't played Doctor Strange. I'm not too upset about it. I'm just a little bothered that I can't get the protection cards in his kit, because there's a lot of cards I would like, plus like the leadership Iron Man ally. I don't have that either, so it just feels bad. But yeah, I haven't played Doctor Strange. Black Widow. So Black Widow, I tried to play really early into my Marvel Champions career. I played like 1 or 2 games, and I was like, I don't know how to play this character. I was like, I don't understand what I'm doing. Now, I did go back and revisit her, and I actually think she's pretty fun. I enjoy Black Widow quite a bit. Definitely, I would say I enjoy her more than Captain America for sure. She's probably right up here with Iron Man, but I think Black Widow is really cool. I like to play out my cards, so having some preparation cards out is really cool. I mean, she has stuff where you can cancel treacheries. You can get back your preparation cards as well with like, I think she has the safe house, which does it. Plus now we have that new 0 cost preparation event or card, that will get back other preparations. So it's fun. I think she's a lot of fun thematically, and I just think she's cool. I like her a lot, and she's going to be in my fun, enjoy a lot tier. So I did play Aggression. I played Aggression and Justice, and I like both of them. So I think she's cool. Next up, we have the Hulk. Now, for me, I did give Hulk a shot. I did play a few games as the Hulk, and I will say that I didn't really like it. Now, it was a long time ago, but I didn't really like the Hulk. I did like Black Panther more, but I really should give Hulk, another shot. I am a big fan of those triple energy resources, but I just didn't like the direction. I didn't like how he played. I'm just not a fan. I just didn't really like the Hulk. I did like Justice Hulk. Yeah, I did like Justice Hulk to help with thwarting and stuff, and like the theme is there, like I get it, and like smashing something for like 13 basic attack is like really satisfying, but I just don't really like him. I'm just not a fan of the Hulk. In Marvel Champions. Now, in Marvel, I think he's cool. Alright, next up is Thor. And while I do own Thor, I've actually never played Thor. Haven't played him. I pretty much just got him for, I think, some of his aggression cards, but I haven't played Thor. I really want to, still haven't played him. So he's down there and haven't played. Miss Marvel. So Miss Marvel, I've only played a few games with. I'm actually going to keep her, like, down here, and she's okay. I like very different aspects, like, of the game. Like, with Captain Marvel, I like ally spam. And, I like building out with Iron Man and Black Widow. I like building out with those two. And, like, Rogue is another character I like. She has a lot of events. I really like playing those. Same with, like, Gamora. So, I should like Miss Marvel, but I don't think I gave her enough of a shot. I'm gonna put her right here at she's okay, because I didn't play a lot of games with her. I have played her, and I will say, like, I did like her, but I can't say she's fun, and I can't say I didn't like her. I did not like. She's okay. I think she's just right here. She's okay. I need to play some more games. I think I tried to play her too early in my Marvel Champions career, and I didn't really know what I was doing. But I think I would like the whole events coming back to your hand, and they can deal more damage if you have them big in, or remove more threat with shrink or whatever. But I don't know. I just gotta play her some more. Next up is Ant-Man, and Ant-Man, oddly enough, I haven't played. Haven't played Ant-Man yet. He's right down there, and we'll just rip the Band-Aid off too. I haven't played Wasp as well. Haven't played them. Wasp, I actually bought really early for a lot of the cards in her kits. You know, stuff like, I think the Power in All of Us and like Ironheart and some other cards were in her hero pack, and that's what I got her for. I want to play as them. I really do. I just haven't played as them yet. Someone I have played as, though, is Quicksilver. So I have played a lot of games as Quicksilver. I really want to like him. I really do. I do like all the readying up, and I have hit for like a lot of damage some turns. It takes a lot to do. I'm going to put him right now. Try to put him, he's the top of my he's okay, because he is okay. Like, Captain America can do what Quicksilver does, like, way easier. But once you do get Quicksilver built up, it's really cool. You can do a lot of damage, you can do a lot of thwarting. It's fun. He's very fun, but it does take a lot. Like, honestly, Captain America and even X-23 do a better job of just readying yourself than I think Quicksilver does, in the sense that, like, in the easy sense, you need a lot of preparation to make it worth it for Quicksilver. But for like Captain America or X-23, you could just kind of do it organically, right? Not a big deal. Next up is her brother, is his sister, not her brother. Next up is his sister, Scarlet Witch. I haven't played Scarlet Witch yet. I want to. I gotta really want to. She's really high on the list of like heroes to play next. But I haven't played as Scarlet Witch, so I have really no opinions. I got her for the Thwart events for my Jubilee deck. That's why I got her. Next up is Hawkeye, who I also haven't played. Yeah, look at that list growing. Haven't played as Hawkeye yet, which is just crazy. I mean, I get it, you know, but I haven't played. I see all the negative reviews, and I'm like, I just don't want to, I guess, waste my time, I suppose. I might love him, but I'm like, nah, he's gonna be later on. I'll play him later. Alright, now we have Spider-Woman, and Spider-Woman is another character I haven't played. I didn't play any of the characters in the Rise of the Red Skull. I didn't play both of those heroes. I played like Captain Marvel through the whole Rise of the Red Skull campaign. Didn't even play Now, I have Spider-Woman like sleeved up. Like, I am ready to play as Spider-Woman, and I was trying to make like a sidekick, some sort of sidekick deck, so I can like Voltron out Captain Marvel. I thought that'd be a lot of fun, who's her signature ally, so I could just keep drawing cards and stuff, but I just never got around to finishing it. So haven't played a Spider-Woman, so I can't say if I like her or not. Star-Lord. Oh, this is gonna feel bad. Haven't played him. And you know what? Drax as well. He's next on the list. Haven't played either one of them, and I really want to play Star-Lord. I think that he seems like a lot of fun. I haven't played him yet. Same with Drax. I just recently got Drax too, but I mean, I got a lot of his cool protection cards, but nope, I haven't played either one. But I have played Gamora. Gamora is next in the Guardians lineup here. She is a lot of fun. I really like Gamora, like a lot. She actually might be an honorary mention. I'm going to put her up here in an honorary mention. She's not a top 4, but I don't exactly feel right putting her in the top of like fun or my enjoy a lot tier, just because I think she's awesome. And I really like the deck building aspect where you can have different attack and thwart events aside from your selected aspect, which kind of makes her like an evergreen hero, because as long as attack and thwart events are going to be made, she will be able to include those in her deck no matter what you're running. You can run leadership Gamora and still run aggression aspects. You can still run like dropkick and like clear the area or something if that's what you wanted to run, and include all your leadership cards. So I think she's fun. I like her cheap events. I like that when you play an attack event, you do a thwart, and if you play a thwart event, you can do a damage. She's super cool. Her sword is great. She's fun. I absolutely love Gamora. Yeah, I will play her all the time. She's super cool. Next up is Venom, and believe it or not, I haven't played Venom. Haven't played him. And so look at all these Guardian heroes. I haven't played a ton of these heroes. I really want to play Venom, and I know I say that for like a lot of heroes like Wasp and Thor, you know, Scarlet Witch. Venom's up there too. I really want to play Venom, but again, just haven't played Venom. He has some really good cards in his kit that I wanted. Not his kit, but like his hero pack. Yeah, as far as he goes, I just haven't played him. Groot, I'm going to throw Groot down here too. I haven't played Groot. Not in this form. I like his basic ally a lot, but not this version of Groot as the hero. I just haven't played him. But who I have played is Rocket. I love Rocket Raccoon. I love him so much. He's actually going up here in my Mount Rushmore. I will say, real quick, my top 4 here in Mount Rushmore, they're in no order. I absolutely just love these 4. I like Rocket because I like being able to draw extra cards with his Murder You ability. I like building out with his weapons. I think he's very thematic. And I just like blowing enemies up with all of his weapons. I like that he has his own unique energy resource with his salvage. You can get your tech cards back. You can use his alter ego ability to get rid of tech cards so you can draw them. He's a genius in alter ego, which lets you play. You can do different strategies like Moon Girl, if you want to. I think he's just super fun. I love him in aggression, just blowing up minions, because minions, as a fun fact, minions is actually my favorite card type in the whole game. I like seeing different types of minions, and with Rocket, I want to see more minions so I can blow them up and then draw cards and get counters on Holo Heroes and, etc., etc. He also has a really easy Nemesis minion as well, so I love running like Face to Past in his deck and like to pull the Nemesis minion out. I just love Rocket. He's a lot of fun to me, and I think his kit, his Core 15, is one of the best Core 15 cards in all the heroes. I think like every card is good most of the time. I mean, Schadenfreude is not good if you're not damaged, but regardless, I think he's just super solid. I love Rocket. Rocket is a top 4. I will play him all the time, every time. Next up is Nebula, and you guessed it, I haven't played her. She's gonna go, oh, do I have to drag down? Yep, she's gonna go right down here. Just haven't played her. Haven't played Nebula. Not really high on the list of characters that I'm ready to play as, I suppose, right? I'd rather play other ones, but yeah, I haven't played as Nebula. War Machine. Now, War Machine, I also haven't played. I haven't played War Machine either. I have him in German, and I didn't realize it till I received him, but he's in German. But I want to play War Machine. I like War Machine and Iron Man, like especially in the movies. But yeah, I just haven't played as War Machine. It feels awful. I think he's so cool. Vision, haven't played Vision either. Oh my gosh, I haven't played Vision. I haven't played Valkyrie. I literally just picked up Valkyrie though. Like she was my last hero pack I received. So, and my defense, I haven't played her. Also Spectrum, I also have really no desire to play Spectrum. I haven't played her, and she's going to be one of my last heroes I do play. So yeah, I just wasn't feeling her. I don't know, but I haven't played her. Now, I have played Adam Warlock. Well, Adam Warlock is next on the list of me to rank. I played a few games with Adam Warlock, and I want to like him for 2 reasons. One, because of his deck building. I do enjoy heroes that have a unique deck building sense, or some sort of gimmick. Gamora has a cool gimmick. Spider-Woman has a cool gimmick. Adam Warlock has a cool gimmick. Only one of a card does feel kind of bad. I want to like him because you can include anything, and also too, my name is Adam, so I want to like connect with this guy. but I don't like him. I gave him a shot, and I just really don't like him. And it could be what I tried to do. Like, I could just try X-Men Allies, and I could play that, but in that case, I could just play Cyclops and maybe have a more enjoyable time. But I just didn't really enjoy his kit, and I didn't really like the one of cards. So it just wasn't for me. I wasn't feeling it. So he's going to go down here and did not like Below Hulk. Next up is Nova. I have played Nova. Nova is okay. I'm going to put him, I'll put him actually right where I left him, right here at the bottom of he's okay. I just didn't really, care for him. The few games I played, because I just wasn't feeling it, I did have one of those turns where I popped off with like his Supernova, I think it's just called Supernova, where every time you would defeat an enemy, you can ready him and then like draw a card. And I was playing two-handed solo, and I had a bunch of minions in play, and I think it was Adam Warlock. I think I was trying Adam Warlock and Nova, which wasn't a very good combo, I would say. But Adam Warlock like helped soften up some of the minions, and then Nova went, and he went off. And that was kind of cool. And you can play a lot of his events really cheaply because you can play doubles and stuff. But overall, I don't know. I just wasn't really feeling him. He just really wasn't for me. I tried the whole aggression thing, and I just didn't really like it, I mean, I could give more of a shot, maybe try like True Solo or something. But as it stands, I just wasn't feeling him. I just don't really like him. He's okay, right? He's okay. I would say he's just okay. He's more than I didn't like, I guess. Now, Ironheart is up next, and Ironheart, I actually really like Ironheart. Ironheart is a lot of fun. I actually will put Ironheart probably above Iron Man. Yeah. Oh, okay, I did it. Yeah, and she is strong, and I kind of like that. I like that you can build up with her and become like stronger. And I actually had a really crazy turn 1 with her where I had like her alter ego like support to put a progress counter on, and then I had like a resource in hand, her special resource, and then like I thwarted a scheme completely. I think I had like 4 or 5 progress counters on at the end of my first turn. It was absolutely insane. And then I was able, like, my next turn, then I hit like form 2, and then like a turn or 2 later, I'm at form 3 already. And it's just, she's so strong when you get to that, and it's cool. I like building up to, this sort of level where you get stronger and stronger and stronger, and then once you get to that final stage, you're just like unstoppable. And it's true, you are really, really strong. Like, it might even be too strong, honestly. Her stage 3, it's either that she gets there too quickly or the stage itself is too strong. It could be both, but either way, yeah, you're basically unstoppable. Like, you get to that 3rd stage and you basically won the game. But I like that. I think that's kind of fun. So overall, I like the cards in her kit. Thematically, I like what she's doing. The alter ego, her Tony Stark AI is just one of my favorite cards in the whole game, because I think it's just really funny. He still exists there and stuff, but I like Ironheart. I do like Ironheart a lot. You feel strong once you build up to her stage 3, and I like her unique resources and all of her cards and stuff. She's strong, she's fun, I like her a lot. Alright, next up is SPDR, or Spider. Now, I have her sleeved up. Like, I am ready to play as her, but I haven't played Spider yet. I really, really want to. Like, she might be my next hero I play as, actually, is SPDR. But I just haven't put a deck together for her yet. So I haven't played her, so I don't know. Next up is Spider-Ham, who's also going into haven't played. I just recently picked up Spider-Ham, actually. But I haven't played as him yet. So I don't know. I can't say. I've seen videos and stuff, right? I've seen the gameplay videos, but I haven't played as Spider-Ham yet. Ghost Spider. Now, Ghost Spider I want to like, but I don't know because I haven't played as her yet. Oh, and I feel bad. I will say, of all the ones I've mentioned so far, Ghost Spider is my literal next hero I am going to play. I have like her sleeved up, and I'm putting a deck and stuff together for her. She is my next to play hero. But until then, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure I probably will like her, but you know, I'm not sure. Now, seriously though, I have played the next character, Spider-Man Miles Morales. I played a lot of him, and I like him a lot. I think he's super fun. He's one of my more enjoyable heroes. I actually will put him probably above Iron Man and maybe below Ironheart, maybe. Yeah, somewhere around here. I think he's cool. I like that his hero kit, like his gimmick, you can like deal extra damage, or you can like poison, right? You could like confuse or stun an enemy and stuff just by playing certain cards and doing things. He's cool. He's very strong. And I feel like powerful, you know, playing as him. I used like a web warrior build where I had a bunch of other spider people. And it's cool. Like those spider people are very strong, especially Peter Parker Spider-Man, the ally. Yeah, that guy's real strong. But yeah, I like him. I like Spider-Man Miles Morales a lot. I think he has a fun gimmick. I like the cards in his kit. He feels strong. And I think he can take on like almost any villain, actually, even ones that are steady or stalwart. I mean, yeah, you lose a lot in his kit, but he feels strong. I like him a lot. So he's going to go right up here in fun. I will always play as Spider-Man Miles Morales. Alright, next up is Colossus. I have played as Colossus. I played a lot as Colossus, actually. And I like him. I think Colossus is actually pretty cool. I think I probably like him more than Captain America, but below Black Widow. That's where I would put him. He's cool, right? I do enjoy playing as Colossus, especially in Protection. That's what I initially did. And I did like Colossus against, I think Sabretooth. I beat him up for a little bit. And it was fun. I enjoy Colossus's kit. I like all his tough status cards. I like that he can deal some pretty decent damage even in Protection. He feels good. I enjoy playing as him. He fits my playstyle very well. I like his thematics and stuff. He's a cool hero. I like him a lot. Not as much as, you know, some of these other people, but I still would play a heckin' lot of Colossus. Next up is Shadowcat, and if you've seen a few of my other videos, you'll see that, like, of my, like, what, 4 or 5 other Marvel Champions videos, like, 2 of them are Shadowcat. I actually really, really like Shadowcat. She honestly might be up here in my Mount Rushmore because of just how much I enjoy playing as Shadowcat. She's at least, like, the top of honorary mentions. But right now, I'm going to put her in my Mount Rushmore because I like the whole, like, total defense thing you can do with her, where you can just take no damage, and you can, like, flip her phased form. And I like how she's super good in both aggression and protection, although arguably, sure, probably better in protection. But she does some good damage, you know, in aggression as well. And I like how you do have to think a little bit when you play as her, but it's really not that bad. You don't have to do as much as you think you would, because I had her sleeved up for a long time, and I just never played her. She actually was sitting in a box with Spider-Woman. The two of them are sleeved, like, side by side, and I was like, no, I think I'm going to rather play Spider-Woman instead of, you know, like, Shadowcat. But then I watched a video explaining how Shadowcat worked, and then I gave it a shot, and I'm like, wow, this really isn't that bad. And she is a lot of fun. Yeah, I really, really like Shadowcat. So she's going to go my Mount Rushmore. I will always play Shadowcat all the time. Next up is Cyclops, who I haven't played. I haven't played as Cyclops yet. I mean, look at this list. See, I told you, there's a lot I haven't played as. He has a lot of cool allies in his, like, hero pack, which is why I picked it up. But I do like Cyclops, you know, the whole energy beam thing and stuff. He seems like a lot of fun. The X-Men characters are always very, very cool. But I just haven't played as him. I haven't played as him. And, okay, next up, Phoenix. I have played as Phoenix. I have given her several chances, actually. I played her several months ago when I first started playing. And then I just recently played her like a weekish ago or whatever. I played her a couple games. I'm not the biggest fan of Phoenix, I don't think. I mean, I definitely could be playing her wrong. maybe not giving her much of a shot. I mean, she's like okay, maybe like the bottom of okay. I'd rather play like any of these other people. I'm not gonna say I didn't like her, because I do feel like I didn't give her, you know, enough of a shot. But she's just okay. I tried. I've been trying to do aggression, I think, and playing with all the psionic events, which are really good. But she just hasn't clicked for me. You know, same thing kind of with Nova. So I don't know, just not really for me. But she's okay. She's just okay. All right, next up we have Storm, who I haven't played. I haven't played Storm. She seems like a really good multiplayer hero, but I just haven't. I'm not a fan of Storm as the hero. I'm not big onto the weather control power. I'm just like, whatever, you know. So I don't really have, like, I'm not really interested, I suppose. I could really like her. She might be my top hero. I don't know. But just haven't played her, and I have just no real desire to right now, I suppose. Wolverine. Wolverine I have played, and Wolverine is a lot of fun. Wolverine is a really, really cool hero. I would play him over... Actually, thematically, I like Wolverine a lot, too. He's going to go right at the top of my fun/enjoy a lot. I do. Wolverine is super cool. I like you can use his health as a resource. I like how he could just, like, blitz down enemies. You could just use his claws to, like, take damage, to deal more damage and stuff. And yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that I was playing Sabretooth, and I'm almost positive that on my turn 1 in one of my games, I just dropped him. Like, we instantly went to phase 2 right off the bat. My turn 1 ended with Sabretooth and phase 2. Just because I did so much damage to him, you know, with my opening hand, and it's very satisfying. It's cool. I like Wolverine a lot. He's a lot of fun, and yeah, I will play Wolverine. I think he's cool. I really, really like him. Angel, haven't played. I haven't played as Angel. I do want to. Thematically, I like the wings and stuff. I think that's really cool. If I had superpowers, right, that's high on my list. I would have wings like Angel. I think that'd be fun, fly around. But haven't played as him. I just haven't played as him. Cable, who's up next, I have played as, and I actually really like Cable. I played a lot of Cable, actually. He might be an honorary mention, just because of, you know, how much I enjoy him. He's very, very strong, and I do like that. I might honestly play as Wolverine over Cable, so I might just put him down here, because I have a couple other characters for honorary mentions. I'll put him down here below Wolverine. He is a lot of fun. I do really like Cable. I do think he's one of the strongest heroes, especially when you get that Techno Virus Purge side scheme. Like, if you can thwart that, like, turn 1, which is possible, you know, you could. I mean, you can have 333 for stats and it's just smooth sailing, you know what I mean? He's just a monster. He's cool thematically. So, you know, space, the future warrior comes back and has a cool metal arm and high-tech weapons and stuff. He's cool. I like Cable a lot. He's a lot of fun. I like how you can include different side schemes, like, in his deck, and as side schemes keep getting revealed, he's just gonna get better. He's just gonna get better because he can include those side schemes. So he's up there a lot. I do like Cable. I played him a lot when he first came out. He's cool. Next up is Domino, and I really like Domino. Domino honestly might be the top of my fun. I like her way more than, not way more, but I do like her more than everybody else here, except for maybe Wolverine. Thematically, I love Wolverine. Just, I mean, again, if I had superpowers, like, I'm like, oh, Angel's wings are cool, whatever. No, I would want Wolverine's powers. That's what, personally, that's what I would do. I mean, Lucky's pretty good, too. Unless you're Deadpool and you say Lucky's not a superpower.
Meet
Domino.
What's your shtick?
I'm lucky.
That's not a superpower.
Yeah, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
It really isn't.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Told you.
Get out of my head!
But Domino herself, though, very fun. I didn't like her at first because I didn't really understand, like, what I was doing. But I actually watched a video. It's by Journeyman 2, actually, who makes some really great content. Like he makes fantastic videos and his and decks. Like he explains his decks and stuff. So I watched a video explaining Domino, and I was like, holy moly! Like I didn't even like realize some of this stuff. Like in Alter Ego, you can use a double energy, like a double energy twice. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so true, right? You can play it, pay for something, and then use your Alter Ego ability to switch it from your discard, put it back into your hand, and then you could always flip to hero form and play it again. You know, it's crazy. Like, there's so much stuff you can do with Domino, and I think she's a lot of fun. I really like Domino, and I enjoy playing as her a lot. Next up is Deadpool, and I haven't played as Deadpool, but I don't know if I would actually like him. I know he kind of has like that one gimmick. To be fair, I haven't played him, so I'm going to put him down here. I haven't played as Deadpool, but I would probably rather play as Spectrum over Deadpool, which is saying something, because after everything I've seen and read, like, I don't think I'll like Spectrum at all. And I do like Deadpool, like, thematically as a character, so I want to like Deadpool, but I don't think I really like him in the Marvel Champions space. I'm also not a huge fan of the pool aspect. I just don't really enjoy it, I suppose. I played it a bit. Like, I did pool aspect Wolverine, which I guess was okay. I tried that for a little bit. But I'm not crazy about Deadpool. I don't know. He's probably the last hero I will play. I'd rather play all the heroes coming out over, like, some of these other ones, if that says anything. Gambit is up next. I have played as Gambit. I like Gambit. I actually think he's pretty fun. He is going to go probably above Captain America. Yeah, probably above Captain America. I think Captain America is like the bottom of my fun. He's just like, he's okay. He's just a nice, straightforward, you know, hero, right? Gambit's cool. I played a lot of two-player, I guess. True solo. I was playing as Rogue and Gambit. Two-handed solo or whatever. And that's fun. That was pretty fun. They worked really well together. Gambit is really good in Alter Ego. Just being able to thwart and stuff. And then you can flip up. You can charge up his attack. His Royal Flush, like dealing a ton of damage with all the counters and stuff on him, is really fun. I think he's a really fun, solid hero. And I enjoyed playing as Gambit. I didn't think I would. And then I gave him a shot. And I was playing like Justice Gambit alongside my Rogue. And I was like, wow. Yeah, this is a good. I like this guy a lot. Next up is Psylocke, who's going to go, unfortunately, down here and haven't played. She's high up there. I mean, she might be next after Spider-Woman. Or Ghost Spider, not Spider-Woman, after Ghost Spider for me to try out, but I haven't played as Psylocke yet, and I really want to, though, because I think she's cool. Now, I have played as Rogue. Rogue is up next. Rogue is actually going to go to my Mount Rushmore. I'm going to do this, so I'm going to put her, she's for sure on my Mount Rushmore. I absolutely love Rogue, and just in any aspect. Even just straight basic. I actually have a basic Rogue deck, which is a lot of fun. You just use the X-Men allies and stuff, and I think she's great. I really, really like Rogue. I like playing events, and she's just full of events. I like stunning. I like how she can be good in multiplayer. You can put her touched on another hero, and you can like steal their cards with superpower adaptation. I did that with Gambit a lot. I also played her alongside Iceman, and I stole Iceman's powers a lot. She is just absolutely great. I like her just as much in multiplayer as I do in solo. And I could do allies with her. You know, I could do like her by herself. I'll do basic Rogue. I'll do aggression Rogue. You could do like so many different traits as well. You can give her aerial and do like die bomb, hone technique stuff if you want. I think she's great. I love Rogue. She's a lot of fun. I love playing all the events and stuff. She has solid stats with her 11 hit points and stuff. Yeah, she doesn't have like any custom resources her own like resource cards and know ways to generate resources in her kit. You're gonna have to use like X Gene or Death Focus and stuff, but I think she's great. She's one of my top 4 heroes for sure. I like Rogue a lot. Next up is actually X-23, and so this is gonna be a little awkward. I think I might, for the moment, move Shadowcat down to honorary mentions, and X-23 is actually going to be my next and final Mount Rushmore character, because I played, probably still to this day, the most games I've played as a hero is probably with X-23. Rocket actually, it might be Rocket, Captain Marvel, and X-23. But I just want to point that I played a lot of games with X-23, a lot. And I beat up the 3 core villains like over and over and over because of how much I enjoyed X-23. I think she's just absolutely fantastic. I like her in aggression. I like her in protection. She can do justice very well. You could do leadership with Sidekick and just empower Honey Badger to keep her around longer, but you don't have to. I like being able to ready like repeatedly and just smash for like a ton of damage on some turns. She's super fun. I love X-23. I think she's a very, very good hero. She and this other hero I'll mention shortly helped me get into the game, like really into the game. And she's just well done. I just really, really like X-23. So she's up here in my Mount Rushmore. All right, next up is Iceman. Iceman he's like, I enjoyed him, right? I enjoyed him. I probably would put Iceman maybe like the top, he's like in limbo. I would say he's in limbo. He's below fun, enjoy a lot, but like slightly above he's okay, right? And he is okay, but I didn't not have fun playing as Iceman. I feel like he needed something, like his cards to be cheaper or like some way to get him into play cheaper. Something. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I played a lot of games because I did Rogue and Iceman together, and I was playing a lot of like duos, trying multiplayer stuff out. And I don't know. Like, there was something there, but I like thematically, I like the ice powers. I thought that was really, really cool. And I wanted to like him, but I don't know. Like, he's just okay to me. I wouldn't be upset playing as him. Like if I went to a convention or like a friend's house and I didn't have cards and they're like, hey, you want to play Marvel Champions? I'm like, yeah. And they handed me Iceman. I'll be like, sweet, Iceman. This is cool, right? I'd be fine with that. But would I choose him willingly? Probably not. Probably not. Next up, we're going to talk about Jubilee. We only have a few heroes left here. 7 with Jubilee. So Jubilee is the other hero I mentioned with X-23 who really helped me get into the game. Jubilee is going to go up here. She's actually the top of honorary mention. I would probably still bring a Jubilee deck to a sort of convention, if I could. I would definitely bring Jubilee, at least her basic kit, because I absolutely love Jubilee. I ordered her. She was the hero, I should mention. She was the hero who was just recently released when I first got into the game. So I got the core set and I watched like some people do like an unboxing of Jubilee, and I was like, oh, this game looks like a lot of fun. I should get this game. So I picked up the core set, and then I played the core set and I played a couple games and I was instantly hooked. Instantly. I ordered Jubilee and I was like, yes, I got Jubilee, I got X-23. And I just started getting, like, I got Psylocke really early as well, Wasp, Ant-Man. I got a bunch of people. But I love Jubilee. I like that she can confuse. I like her confuse and stun. She's very event heavy. I like she has a bunch of different energy resources. I like her sunglasses and her coat, and you can, like, deal extra damage or extra thwarting. I think she's good. I really, really like her, especially like her grand finale, where you can do like a ton of damage and stuff. She's super cool. I have a lot of fun playing as Jubilee, and I love that her signature ally is Wolverine. which is just like how? I don't know why it's Wolverine, but it's cool, right? She's a fun hero. I love events and stuff, and she's full of events, and that's why she's my unofficial 5th Mount Rushmore. Like, if I was going to edit Mount Rushmore to add a 5th phase, right now it would be Jubilee, because I just really, really like Jubilee. Next up is Bishop, and I want to like Bishop, and I do. I should say I want to like Bishop more, because he is kind of like a Captain Marvel, but you do kind of get shoehorned into this sort of like only play resources type of thing, and I don't really want to do that, but I do like him. I do like Bishop actually quite a bit. I like him more than Gambit, but I think the like Colossus and like Black Widow and stuff, I think just offer more like what I enjoy more. So it's weird because, again, I think he's like a different version of Captain Marvel, because he has his like similar attacks and abilities and whatnot. But I don't know. I like Captain Marvel more for the card draw. But Bishop is fun, you know, you can have deal a ton of damage with his gun. You can have all those resources in your deck and just like absorb all the damage and stuff and heal, and you can do a bunch of crazy stuff. But I don't know. Thematically, he's cool. You know, he's fun. You know, I enjoy him. I'll play as Bishop. I have nothing against Bishop. But I just like some other people more, I guess. I just like other people more. But he's fun. He's more than okay. I'll say that. Next up is Magik. I actually have played a few games as Magik, and I'll probably put her like above Captain Marvel. I wasn't feeling her really. I found what was I playing? I played a deck, like a leadership deck I found on Marvel CDB, and I played a few games with her, and I don't really like her. I didn't really like her a lot. She was like okay, right? Like I get like thematically and stuff. I had some cool turns. I was like moving cards around, and like I played like a defensive event off the top of my deck when I was getting hit, and I was like, this is cool, right? This was a cool planning move and stuff, but I don't know. I should play her more, because thematically she's really cool with the sword, and like she fights like demons or whatever, weird otherworldly creatures, but I don't know. She's not really for me. She's like okay. She's just like okay for me. Next up is Nightcrawler, and unfortunately I haven't played as Nightcrawler. I really want to, because I'm on a big like protection kick because of Shadowcat. Whoa, because of Shadowcat up here. But I haven't played as Nightcrawler yet, so I have no opinions. I don't know. All right, last three. Next up is Magneto, who I have played. I have played as Magneto. I played a few games as Magneto actually, and I like him. I think he's pretty cool. He's definitely really strong. I do actually like him quite a bit. I probably like him more than Black Widow. What I really, really like in his kit is that you can place Wrapped in Metal on a minion, and then you could just like chuck that minion at like the villain or another minion to deal like 5 damage and stun them. And I think that's like really funny. I think that's really cool. But he's got his bubble. You can always search for more cards and stuff. And he's got his own special energy resources. He's cool. I like him a lot. I think Magneto is a lot of fun to play. They did a good job with him. And I'm always happy to play as Magneto. I think he's a cool hero. Okay, and second to last is Maria Hill. I do like Maria Hill. I do like her. I mean, I like her probably more than I should. Probably, yeah, less than Magneto. I'd say probably more than Bishop. Yeah, so right here. She's cool. You do kind of get stuck with the whole, oh, I need to just play, what am I stuck? Oh, her big ships. You're like, oh, I have to play, only her big ships. And you're like, oh, man, like, and it does get kind of stale. I've seen other people say this as well. Like, if you're playing a villain who can be stunned or confused, you could just get the Pericles out on turn 1, and that's all you do. I did play her a lot in 2-player, and she would just sit in Alter Ego and just keep confusing the villain, and so that way when the villain activates against her, nothing would happen. So it would really only be against the other player. But then I would have the Pericles give the other player's minion tough. So then that minion would just tank whatever damage was coming at their from the villain anyway. So the Pericles just shut down 2 turns of activations basically. And it's very strong, but it was fun. Like I like building out. So having all these chips and like supports and stuff out and then feeling really strong, that was cool. But that's kind of like all you do, right? I mean, which is fine. I mean, like Ironheart you build out but then you get really strong and end the game. So I don't know. Like I do like that, but I get why some people are like, oh, she's kind of like one-dimensional and stuff. And like you can try different plays. Like maybe you want to get Helicarrier out turn 1 instead with like attack team or something, but that's just not as good as just dropping like Pericles or even like the Iliad or something. But you know, I think she's cool though. I think she's cool. I had fun playing her, so that's where she is. Finally, we have Nick Fury, and I have played Nick Fury, and I wasn't crazy about him. He's like, he actually might be, I'm gonna put him below Iceman. Actually, he's just okay. I think he's just okay. I'm not crazy. I wasn't crazy about him, and I don't know, it could be that I played him wrong because I didn't play that many games with him, maybe like 4 or 5 if that. I played Maria Hill and I was like, wow, she's fun, so I played her instead. I should give Nick Fury like more of a shake, I suppose, but right now just on my immediate play, he's okay, right? He's okay. I wasn't crazy, but lasting effects or whatever. So but actually, I believe, yeah, that's it. That is everybody I have here. How many do I not have? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 11. So 2 of these is 22, 23, 24. I haven't played 25 heroes out of, there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 5. Wow, so I've only played 7. So this is roughly half. So yeah, of all the heroes that are in the game right now that you can play as, for most people, I haven't played 25 of them, and I've only played as 32. So I've only played 7 more heroes than I have not heroes, which is crazy. So again, this is roughly about halfway, but this is my personal list so far. This is like what I enjoy. And it's interesting, like if you look at my top 4, all of these are different. Like Captain Marvel, I enjoy ally spam and drawing a lot of cards with her. Rocket, I enjoy beating up minions with his weapons, and then I guess drawing cards off of that. Rogue, I really enjoy all her aspects and how you can, not her aspects, I'm sorry, I enjoy her events. You can like stun or confuse like the villain a lot, and you can steal cards from other players and use their events, which is really cool. And X-23, it's just because she's X-23, you can ready a lot. You got Honey Badger to help you ready some more. She's got the cool claws and stuff as well. But my honorary mentions here, like Jubilee, I love events. I guess I love events, as a whole. But Shadowcat's my true defense, I suppose. I like that as well. But yeah, right now, halfway, this is my list. Hope to expand on this. Maybe visit this months down the road. Maybe we can do like a year-end thing to see how many more heroes I have or have done. So I think that'd be super interesting. But yeah, this is my list, and it's crazy actually to put everything here and to actually see how many heroes I haven't played as yet. And to be fair, the reason why I haven't played these is because a lot of these up here, I just really enjoy playing as. I play a lot of games as like Shadowcat or like Rogue or whatever. Like I don't record, I am recording stuff, and like Spider-Man, I recorded videos for Spider-Man, but some of the other stuff I just play casually, and I just really like playing as heroes. I like to take my hero against different villains. I don't necessarily do like like different heroes against the same villain. You see people beat up like Claw a lot or whatever. I don't do that. I'm taking a certain hero against different villains. So I don't know. That's just how I play. But hey, video's gone on long enough. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. You stay safe out there. Make good decisions. And I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.